what I want my guests to feel is like right before the show goes live, they're like, ooh, gut punch.
You know, because like I was like, oh, I can't hear it. I'll put the volume up, and then it went pow, like the big part of it, and I was like, whoa.
Oh my God. It's like my personality just came straight through the screen just to like bitch slap you. That's how we should begin. Yeah. So hello everyone. Welcome to Monica Hamburg Presents Confined. I have the wonderful Harpreet Sehmbi here. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. This is going to be super fun. Yeah, that's how fun it's going to be. On this show today, we have, I guess, me getting another notice from the tax department. That's what I see here.
Oh, yeah.
It hurts. It's bad. So we've got perplexing products. That's what we're going to start out with, of which, surprisingly, that's one of them. But we're going to start with bed of nails art piece. Wait, created by a professor of art.
I feel like it should be retitled to What I Found in My Garage, created by a professor of art. or art short for Arthur. Like that's what I feel like that's what that is.
That makes sense. He studies Arthur behavior and he created whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, it's confounding because he writes it as though that changes something. That now you look at it and you're like, oh, now I can see what it represents. Yes, it's the overpopulation of the metropolis and the eternal struggle of its populace for individualization. I got it now. Yes.
It is a great, I don't know what you call this. I don't think it's a metaphor. I don't think it's an analogy. It's a great picture depicting Toronto and everyone living in it, because that's what it's like.
Yeah,
it's exactly what it's like.
Yeah, that is. It's a major city. It feels like it. It's dirty. It's cramped. You know. Yes, we have COVID. Yeah,
and a pain. There you
go. And a what? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oh, a pain. Like ouch.
Oh yeah, exactly. Then there's the nails, and like I tried to even find out who the artist was by Googling, and no, the only bed of nails they have are like things that are supposed to be like back support or some sort of like magic trick, and there was nothing. My research didn't help for a lot of this. Okay, I think this is where it got really good for me. So you could pay the nearly $1,000, or you could make payments. And I guess I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't think I can afford a car. I'm still making payments on my bed of nails.
My art piece, my professional art piece.
Sorry, you are correct. Like really, if you can't afford a bed of nails, you don't need a bed of nails.
Yeah, right? Yeah, and so Ashley said, I like how it says may not ship to cat. I know, I saw that too, and I was like, we don't need it. That's good. It's all good.
That's fine. By the way, if you can bump up your mic just a tiny bit, that would be great.
My bad.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Just because we could have tested that before, but I was just so excited to see you. That's what a professional does. It is really stunning. Everything about this is bizarre and strange. And then we got another shot of it because it's really going to help. Okay. And it starts out by saying seller assumes all responsibility for this listing. And that's too much responsibility.
Yeah. I was like, what does that mean really?
Yeah, I mean, maybe you're going to use it in a battle and they're going to just take all the crime responsibility. I really don't know, but it really shouldn't be. He shouldn't. I'm saying he, but he really shouldn't. He just should just be like, you know what? You take some of the responsibility for purchasing the bed of nails. I'll take 20%. And then it goes, bed of nails, old and heavy. And I'm like, oh, I think I've seen that in a lot of Tinder profiles. I think that's That's a lot of times how they sell themselves. Like, oh, I'm old and heavy. Let's bang. That's a lot of the way I now.
Is that real?
No, but what's disturbing is that I'm like, hey, it may be mean of me to have taken this guy's photo and put that there. His profile actually was way worse. This is his real profile. Papo, 35, and he is SAHU was his education. It was Slapaho University, the art of the coward hand. That's his fucking dating profile.
And you know what? It's like Toronto comedy. There's some girl's gonna be like, that guy's really funny. I want to see what he's all about. He makes me laugh. Of course he's joking. And it's like, then you find out he's a predator or something.
Oh yeah, 100%. And you're like, oh, that wasn't a joke. That's what I always thought of when I saw online dating profiles that were like, had dark humor, which I'm very much a dark humor person when you get to know me. But it would be something like, oh, my favorite accessory is chloroform. And I'm like, how would you even attempt to go out with this person? Because then, when the trial happens, you're like, okay, it wasn't his profile. So I see where I went wrong with this decision.
Chloroform, like that's such a specific thing.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
It's so bizarre because you're really like, I guess you're really leaning into that humor for the first impression, sir. Like that's what you're gonna do. And so here we go. That's Papo. I think that I was very generous with the way I made fun of him initially. He's actually made a way worse impression online. Now we've got what we saw earlier. What do you think when you look at this, Harpreet?
I think mercy comes to mind.
Like begging for mercy?
Begging for mercy, calling on any god, Buddha, Allah, Jesus.
Absolutely.
Anyone who will answer.
Yes.
And be like, for the love of God, get this shit out of me.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Literally, yes. And I think that's exactly it. I'm like, why would you want a reminder of the ghost pepper challenge? Like, why do you need to have this embedded, the day where you just like, never again, never again. Oh my God, please let me live through this night. Why? Why do you want this? So it's only €12.90, which is apparently $15.67 US, more in Canada, so it may not be worth it for you. I looked up everything here. I did my research. I had it translated. So apparently it means Italian, jokes, gadgets, the petaphone, noise and sounds during the need.
Oh, wow. Pedophone, I'm assuming this is in relation to the word pedophilia.
I wondered that, but I don't think it is. I mean, I thought that. I also thought that. I think it's some sort of. I think that is something to do with the noises and sounds. Like I think that a pedophone's some sort of musical thing, though I could not find any evidence of that online. I did also wonder, is this a phone you give to pedophiles? That you're like, it's a specific phone. You're like, this is yours now. We know what you do.
It's you know what though, I think you're pretty accurate with the time that you found this, especially like tax season's around the corner. You said it yourself, Monica. This is perfect for that.
It's true. It does represent everything for me. I especially liked how elegant the need was in Italian. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I have to go. I have to do bisogno. Oh, that's really nice. By the way, my Italian accent is flawless. So.
How about let me try. I have to. I'm so sorry. If there's any Italians out there, please don't hurt me. Come after me. Let me just preface it by saying, you can do an Indian accent. I'll give you a pass for that. You can do it. You can do a horrible one. I'll give you that. Yeah, just because I'm gonna try it right now. Be like bisogno.
Sounds good.
That's it.
It sounds good. It's passable. I think we nailed it. I think we really did. And yeah, when I looked up pedophone, it said it looks like there aren't any many great matches for your search. I'm like, I can see why that would be. That does make sense. All right. I did also think that The Need would be like a very good horror film. You know, if you hear the noises and sounds, you're already theirs. All right. Apparently, I'm not going to get your financing. That's what your face is telling me. So that's not fair. Well, that's, you know, I'm sure someone in the comments will give me financing. Is that correct? Classy Claire says, does this hold your phone while you're wiping? Oh, that would be so useful.
Ooh, I like that. I like, you know, having entertainment while taking a piss or a shit, you know, or both.
Exactly. Well, also when you're in a public bathroom and you don't know where to put your phone, because obviously you've been on your phone the whole time. It's time efficiency. Hamilton says, the need beats the urge 8 days a week. Okay, and I need a star attached to my vehicle, and then we'll talk about this film. Okay, Hamilton, I'm gonna work on it. We have another horror film later for you. We'll see if that appeals to you more. If you're willing to finance that without a celebrity attached. All right, next up we've got. So Harpreet, hi there. How you doing?
Woo! All right, let's get to it.
I think this was also created by a professor of art. I think that's Doorballs. Funny gag gift for housewarming, Father's Day, or Christmas. Those are all the times I thought this would be appropriate. And then it goes, we are the original Doorballs company. And that was a huge relief to me, you know, because you know how humiliating it is when you take your brass dangling ball man to the doorball appraisal service and they're like, it's a fake. No, it can't be.
It says brand new. We are the original Doorballs company and we'll ship them to you fresh from our balls in blah. Okay. I just added the blah. Okay.
I wondered that too. I was like, that's not even right. I don't even want to discuss that part. You also could, by the way, do this on a payment plan. And I will say the same thing, which is no, if you can't afford your Doorballs, no Doorballs for you. There's an ad on top. Can you read that out for me?
We all know what it's like to feel left out. We can change that. Belonging begins with US. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, like it's such a great ad to appear. Like I know why they feel left out. They've got doorbell knockers. Nobody wants to associate with the house that has the doorbell knockers. What's in there?
But Ashley just said that there's 83 sold. Oh my God, she's right. 10 more available, Monica.
There's a whole site. This is a real business that apparently does fine. Like this isn't just on Etsy. This is an actual place. I looked it up and they are making doorbells by the dozen. It's just horrifying to me. Also, I thought like the fake part where it's like we're the original Doorbells. I'm like, no, nobody wants a knockoff doorbell, you know. And then I was like, I made a pun. It wasn't good, but I made it. So I was proud of that and proud enough to say it right now, to the detriment. Okay, so also you could save 35% when you buy more. You may not even want one, in which case this is a bit of a problem, but the savings is there for you.
His penis is really small. Like,
well, you know,
right?
That's not
like compared to the balls.
Yeah, the balls are critical. That's what you look for in a man, right? You know, if you were like, most of us don't even necessarily look for the penis size, but we definitely don't look for the ball size. That's at least straight women don't, from my perspective. I don't know.
Not if it's like that. Like if it looks engorged, yeah, I'd be like, go to the hospital.
This is guys that walk around in the gym naked, like in the locker room naked. Apparently they've got a lot of dangling balls, is what I hear from the men. It's a rumor. So this part was great. It said discreet packaging. It comes in a white box. Why do you need discreet packaging when it's going to go on your fucking front door?
Right? Oh, that's such a good point. That is such a good point.
It mystifies me.
Great for apartments, man caves, bathroom doors, windows, access doors, parking garage levers, neighbors' businesses, bathroom stalls. And anywhere you can think of that question mark, it's funny.
And I like that it's like that. So they were like, it's easy to remove and simply move door to door. This is this person's day, going around, putting up the doorbells, scurrying away. And it's like, when my grandmother, who was like kind of a rascal, she used to play, this is very low tech pranks that used to happen way in the 20s or whatever. She would just run up to someone's doorbell and ring the doorbell and run away. Right? So I guess this is the new way of doing it. You're going to stick doorbells on someone's door, run away, and then they're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And they throw it into the yard. Then you pick it up, you run, you put it somewhere else. This is your day.
Whoever puts that up in whatever area, it must be a very progressive area, because I don't.
That's true. That's true.
Right?
That's something. That's a positive part of Doorballs. Is it's for progressive people. Perfect. That's good.
Or swingers.
Hey, Harpreet, did you notice this was a sexy monkey?
I really liked its top, I have to say.
I know. I like the matching headdress, and then I wondered if maybe it was because it's showing its midriff. That was what propelled the artist and or person naming it to think it was sexy. I guess it was like, well, it's revealing something, and it's very it's very salacious monkey. I had a lot of questions about this one. I just, okay, first of all, it's not abstract. It's not an abstract art piece.
I was like, I don't know, as I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the hell does abstract even mean anymore?
Isn't it great? You're losing like touch with words after doing this show. What does it
Yeah,
mean?
because I'm like, it's just because I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, like, maybe like this is what it means to be testing on animals, like, you know.
Oh,
I don't.
yes. Yeah, this is, yeah, that's what happens. You test on animals and then they grow flowers out of their head, and some perv is like, that is fucking hot. You know?
Or maybe they're like a photographer's like, I want to do this like really great, amazing like photo shoot with Gigi Hadid. And I need to test it on a monkey first, because that's what they're for. They're created for our testing devices, and then just this became an art piece.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes, so it's not just some pervert like going, could you paint me one of those sexy monkeys? It's actually like there's a real purpose behind it. So that's probably a relief. There's just one line here that I really appreciated, clearly translated from another language, but it really is fitting. It said, we hope that we will cooperate with you in the future. They can't make any guarantees. They hope that they will cooperate with you in the future.
Oh, that okay. I'm just trying to read the rest of it. Our merchandise are high quality.
Yeah. I mean, clearly, we saw evidence of that just now. That ain't no ordinary sexy monkey, okay? That's a high level one.
Well, I love how they make the claim, and our company is always regarded as reliable and responsible, one by our customers. One by our customers. Okay.
By one of their customers, yes. It was always regarded as responsible by one of their customers. I don't have any concerns about them. I think that they will do their best to cooperate with me in the future. And speaking of cooperating and the future, we've got some confounding conjurings here. They're always confounding, but these ones especially so.